Hi everyone, welcome back to Violet Artistry. I am running out of time, but I wanted to do this. I have a photo shoot today with a client and I need a good makeup, no makeup, barely there look, because when I'm shooting someone, my camera is pressed against my face and my eyes, so I can't be bothered with false lashes or a lot of glossy highlighter and all that. So this is what I normally put together and takes me about 10 minutes to get ready, but also I feel really good. I feel clean and fresh and a little bit glowy because again, I can't be too glowy, too sticky with camera. And so yeah, let's get started. I hope you enjoyed and let's get to work before I'm late. I'm going to start with a good moisturizer and I'm using the Boom Boom Milk by Violet. You can spray it, but I don't want to waste it to just spray it all over my face. So I'm just gently pressing this into my skin. And then I'm going to follow up with the Say Slip Cover, which is a broad spectrum SPF 35 tinted moisturizer. You can apply this with your fingers, with a brush. I'm going to use a little brush just so I don't get it all over, but it's very easy and it's just that barely there makeup, just enough to cover your redness. You have the SPF and, do I have to say it? A little bit of glow. So I'm just gonna place it where I want and then I'm going to just gently buff this into my skin. All right, so now I still have some redness here and there and some spots, and instead of using a concealer and try to cover my whole face with it, I'm going to use a face stick. This is by Merit Beauty and it just seems to work so beautifully because again, it sits on the skin very naturally. So I'm only going to take it in places where I know I need it, which is right here under my eyes, just in that corner, very dark over there. And I have a little spot here, leftover acne scars. And I think just a little bit around the mouth where this area tends to be a little dark and red. So I say, let's just warm up fingers and press this into the skin. I feel like it works so much better when you just use your body heat and fingers to press everything. I'm gonna take whatever I have on my finger and just gently go across my eyelid. And if you feel like it's taking a long time for such a simple makeup look, just go ahead, get a sponge, and it goes much faster. And then I do have a couple of spots, like a little redness from previous acne. I'm just gonna dab it in and just simply tap tap until they're gone. Because I've used the stick underneath my eyes all the way to the lash line, I feel like I should clean up a little bit in the lash line where any creasing has occurred, just so I don't, give out the fact that I am wearing makeup. So I'm just gonna take a Q-tip and just like gently go here into my wrinkles where concealer usually sits. That way, once that's gone, it looks so much natural. I'm gonna take a little bit from the crease too. So whatever you see that it has settled, just try to blend it and get rid of it. That way, now that we are ready to set with a touch of powder, it's not going to stand out. And I'm gonna use very, very little. Again, I love my precision powdering, which is using a small brush to only get in the places that I need to, which is right here underneath, around the nose a little bit, and around the mouth, so I don't look sweaty or greasy. And then whatever I have left, I'm gonna go a little bit right here in between my eyebrows. All right, I feel like my face is a little flat, but I don't want to go in and contour and bronzing like crazy. So what I'm gonna do is just lightly use my bronzer just to give my face a little bit of definition, a little bit of color. And I'm going to reach in my Lila B bronzer because it's very natural again, and it's that barely there sun kiss. And circular motion, just enough, again, to give my skin a little bit of life. No contouring, just circular motions. And then once that's done, I'm gonna go across the nose, just the way the sun would kiss you and you get tan. A little bit on the nose and your cheeks. And I'm gonna dip one more time and just go across my eyelids, just so we don't leave them bare. And there we go. For my highlight, again, something so subtle, barely there, Lila B Glisten and Glow. And I'm going to take this on my fingers and just warm it up right here on the back of my hand, and then gently press this into the skin. Such a natural glow. I'm gonna take a little bit in my eyebrow bone, a little bit on top to lift, and of course a little bit in the inner corner, bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, not that much, and right here. For blush, this gorgeous Merit product, it's called Terracotta. I'm going to warm this on my fingers again. It's a gel meets the stick formula. It goes on a little glowy, but then once it sets, it does take on a little bit of a powdery form, but just enough to set and still leave you with that beautiful, beautiful glow. And I love how it's almost like a bronzer as well. So for fall, I feel like this is such a beautiful color. And go apples of the cheeks, and then a little higher right here on the temples. So now, whatever I have left, I'm just gonna cross it around the nose. And I love how glossy yet natural this makes the skin look. And to finish off the eyes, I'm not going to put any eyeshadow, any bronzing, any contouring in my crease or anything. I do, however, want to curl my lashes. And for mascara, I'm going to use a lengthening mascara because I want that nice long combed lashes and not a volumizing one where, you know, they get really thick and they're fabulous, but I want them again to look natural. So let's do this right quick. It makes such a difference, mascara, doesn't it? I could put mascara on for hours, so I'm gonna stop here. And the last finishing touch, it's just a little bit of color on the lips, and my lips are fairly dry, so I'm going to use an oil-based product. So I'm gonna put a little bit in the middle and then stain my lips. So now that the lips are just stained, it looks more natural, and also the color will last. One last thing before I go, I'm going to take either a clean Q-tip or a clean brush, and I'm gonna go around any areas that might have a little bit of creasing, like on my eyelids, a little bit right here under my eyes and around my nose. You can do this with the Q-tip just to erase any sign that I'm wearing a lot of makeup. And that's about it. If you like, you can spray it so you have a nice glowy base, but I'm going to leave it as is. I don't want too much glow, if you can believe that, because I am heading out for a shoot with a client, and holding my camera pressed against my face for hours, it's not a good combination, like sleeky makeup, glowy makeup, and my camera on my face. So I'm gonna leave it as is. Everything is set, it's powdered, and I really love it. I think I look just fresh and put together and barely there. Nobody can tell what and how much and where. But the most important thing is that I feel like good and clean and fresh. How many more times can I say fresh? Well, that is it for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch and come over here and hang out with me. Let me know in the comments below what you would love to see next, and I will talk to you in my next video.